Hey people, would you like to become insanely wealthy through investing in the stock market? Yeah, sounds good. Well, then you have to understand a principle of value creation. Not every company becomes Tesla, Amazon, Apple. There are thousands that fail. So, how to recognize which companies are worthy of your capital? Let's find out. Over the last 7 years, I've dove deep into the world of investing. From countless books to real world experiences, there's one crucial lesson I've learned. The best companies have value creation at heart. Today, we are going to deep dive into this concept. Buckle up and let's get started. So, when we talk about companies, we are essentially discussing groups of people who've come together with a mission. They have ideas, skills, resources, and they want to offer something, be it product or service, to the world. Think of your favorite snack, game, comfy sneakers, the furniture you have at home. Those are all products of companies trying to create value for you and for me. But what's value? Let's take a watch as a simple example. In a sense, it's mostly just metal, but with design, effort, and care, these materials transform into timekeeping piece. This transformation is value creation. Bare metal is worth probably just a few cents a pound. If you make it into nails, you might fetch a few dollars, but a luxury timepiece can go well into millions. What has changed? Well, barely the composition of atoms. And that basically shows you that some things are much more valuable than others. And some companies can produce more value than others. And ultimately, some companies can capture more of that value they produce than the others. Revenue, margins, profits, all the financials. But that comes a little bit later. We have to start with the qualitatives. Ever wondered why brands like Apple, Tesla, Amazon are so popular? It's not just the marketing. It's because they've consistently offered something of worth to people. Apple didn't just give us another phone. They've revolutionized how we think about technology. Tesla is not just another car company. They're at the forefront of sustainable transportation and energy storage. And Amazon? They made life more convenient for billions, and saving billions of hours for people demands multi-billion check, right? But remember, these brands started small, just like any other company. What sets them apart was their drive to continuously create and add value to the lives of their customers. As someone who wants to invest, you might be thinking, okay, value creation, that's cool, but how does it help me? Well, every time you put money into a company, you're making a bet. You're betting that this company will keep creating value. The bigger the accrued value, the bigger the reward for you. Companies for long-term hold must be aligned with super trends. The big changes in the society and worlds, culture, geopolitics. The world is not the same as it was 20 years ago. There were no smartphones in the year 2000, no social media, and self-driving cars, I suppose they were not even an idea. And how is the world going to look like in 2030 and beyond? Which companies are on the trajectory of super trends and which will capture the most value? Let's take Tesla as an example. Early investors saw potential in the company striving to change the automotive industry. As Tesla grew, achieving milestones and proving its worth, early investors saw huge rewards. But here's the thing, it's not just about spotting the next big thing. It's about understanding the journey of a company and value creation and believing in the overall vision. Companies talk a lot, they advertise, they do press releases, and they have fancy website. But as an investor, you need to read between the lines. You're not just looking for profits, you're looking for signs of a sustainable value creation across years and hopefully decades. How do these companies treat their employees? Happy employees often mean thriving company culture, which can lead to better products and services. Great companies don't just stop at their products. They influence culture, set trends, and sometimes even drive social change. Their value creation isn't limited to the price tag on the product. It seeps into classrooms, homes, communities. The internet, for instance, isn't just a tool. It's transformed how we learn, work, and connect. The companies behind it not only profited, but have pushed humanity forward. That's the kind of a broad societal value creation that define eras. In the vast ocean of business, some fish are bigger and more vibrant than others. These are the game changers, the companies that redefine industries. As an investor, spotting these early can be like finding a treasure chest. But it requires work, researching, understanding market trends, listening to conference calls, and sometimes trusting your gut. Trusting the gut that's has some experience, in its. When you find a potential game changer, you're not just seeing its present, but its potential future. Every time you spend money, you're casting a vote. Buying local produce supports local farmers. Purchasing an electric vehicle signals demand for clear energy. And which brands are you choosing? Similarly, when you invest in a company, you're saying, I believe in what you're doing, and I want to be a part of it. This power shouldn't be taken lightly. The collective power of investors can push companies towards more innovative practices. Value creation is dynamic. What's valuable today might not be tomorrow. That's why, as investors, we need to think ahead. Companies that are futuristic, anticipate the needs, and are ready to adapt are the ones that thrive in the long run. Remember, when you invest, you're not just tying your fate to a company's current state, but its ability to grow, evolve, and continue creating value in the years to come. So the next time you're about to make an investment decision, pause and think, is this the company genuinely creating value? Not just for its shareholders, but the customers, employees, society at large. Your decisions shape your financial future and the world we live in. Make them count. You're tying your destiny with the CEO, C suite, and every person working for the company. So, thank you for diving deep with me today. Your time and trust means a lot. Let's continue this journey learning together. Until next time.